The fan scene of SG Dynamo Dresden gathers at home games in the so-called K-Block. It is located on the north side of the stadium. The K-Block is the standing curve of the Dresden Stadium, in which up to 10,000 fans can gather. Since 1983, the K-Block has served as a fan curve of the SGD, and has meanwhile developed into one of the largest and loudest curves in German football. As already mentioned, the modern K-Block is a model of the K-Block that has been developed in the past, but the globally well-known Ultras Dynamo were founded 17 years later, in 2000. They were founded by uniting the groups Dynamo Geschwader, Eastside Dresden, and Yellow Madness. 3 groups becoming one new entity, one army, one force. Actually, the group was supposed to be called Ultras Dresden at first, but that name could have been linked to the Dresden SC, and nobody wanted that. So to avoid misunderstanding, the Ultras Dresden became the now infamous Ultras Dynamo. The 2 most famous friendly partnerships of the Ultras Dynamo exist with Red Chaos Zwickau and Ultras Sarajevo. The friendship with Red Chaos has existed since 2001, so now 22 years. The friendship was created by repeated encounters of people of both groups. The Ultras enjoyed each other's company and found that they were on one wavelength. The friendship with the Ultras of Sarajevo has existed since 2010. Through some contacts of individual members of the Dynamo Ultras, the Ultras first visited their German counterparts in 2010. It was a home game of the SKD. The SKD played against RW Erfurt and won 1-0. The Ultras Dynamo declared that the visit from the Bosnian capital was a great honor for them, and that they would continue and deepen their friendship with the Ultras of Sarajevo. That's how a deep friendship was born. Its highlight is found in the 2014-15 season, when about 400 black and yellows visited the European League away game of Sarajevo at Borussia Mönchengladbach. That match went 7-0.
And it's like Royce has never been away. He returns to the team in style.
The biggest rivals of the Ultras Dynamo are the East Clubs 1, FC Magdeburg, Chemnitzer FC, FC Energie Cottbus, Hallischer FC, Lokomotiv Leipzig, Erzgebirge Aue, and Hansa Rostock. It is curious that there was an intense friendship with Hansa Rostock in the past, but in the 1988-89 season, this friendship was overshadowed by deep hatred, when after a 5-0 win from Dynamo against Rostock, a Rostock player lost control and launched a fist hit to the Dresdner goalkeeper. Then fights between the supporters of both teams erupted, which ended the friendship. Since then, the games against Hansa Rostock have become derbies and offer a lot of drama. The Dresdner K-Block can be described as one of the biggest fan curves of Germany without exaggeration. Also, away from home, Dynamo Dresden is the club that, by far, brings the most fans to the guest blocks of the Republic. Subscribe, like, share, and tell us which Ultras club you want us to cover next.